What's up, everybody? What's happening? This is Frank. I'm just looking at the title tonight, and I just want to stop and talk to y'all for a minute about, do women start feeling special after marriage and kids? Because to me, it seems like a mental issue comes to play after so long of tending to everyone else. Do women start feeling special after marriage and kids? Does it drive them crazy? Does it push them back in a corner, a dark corner, where some type of mental issue take place? Because I know, at some part of time after a lady or a woman have a baby, at first she's happy, and then after around the third month, maybe the second month, after that baby is hollering all night, crying all night, and the man is out busy, doing everything he can tooth and nail to make sure that family, that child and their mother is taken care of, that they have everything they need and some of the things that they want. Do women stop feeling special after marriage and kids? That's a question I'm asking because, me, myself being married like 30 some years, I noticed a change in my family. So because I was a truck driver, I was away a lot. And I left 4 kids at home at some point with my wife. And maybe that caused like some major stress on her. Because it was a major stress on me to feed them and to clothe them when I didn't have, I wasn't prepared with skills for that. And, I was a young father too. So I had to hurry up and learn a skill so I could feed my family. And while you're struggling with that, you have to realize that at some point that woman gets stressed the fuck out. And the man is stressed the fuck out trying to make sure that his family is protected and taken care of, even though he's away. Now, back when I was starting out, we didn't have cell phones at that point. I think cell phones was maybe just start coming out, and a few people had them. And man, it cost like a gazillion dollars just to keep that phone going. Service cord. And in certain places, you didn't have service. So, you couldn't at all times call your family. It's not like it is now. You can even videotape. So, your family can see where you are, you can see where they are, and you can talk to everybody. But things are so much better now, but yet is it still worse? Because women, when left to themselves, and they start feeling that they are by themselves, either they come up with ways to make money and outdo you, in a sense. They feel that they need to outdo you to make you pay attention to them, or to make somebody else pay attention to them. Women act out in a different way than men. They need attention. They need special attention. And from what I've seen and been experienced in marriage, if a man not only has character as far as he needs financial resources, because at some point somebody will come along and try to maneuver or manipulate your wife and jeopardize your family. Being married is the hard part. Staying married is sometimes impossible. But only the strong will survive. So I was just looking at Barack and Michelle as an example. You know, maybe she's going through a mental issue, because I noticed that they always had to have a therapy. They always went to therapy in this marriage. Now, whether that's a stage thing or maybe it's true, I don't know. We don't know. But just standing from the outside looking in, I'll let you see for yourself. I'm going to play a few videos, you know, just a few little deals to try to get y'all to understand something is going on in that marriage. Something has been going on in that marriage from day one. And I guess she's had enough, or either I believe that women cannot handle power, because power design is very stressful to women. Men can handle a lot of stress. Women cannot handle a lot of stress because they have this emotional thing going on with them. And whichever way that emotional thing, whether it's about to bust or whether it's deep inside, they lose control at some point and have to seek a higher power or a man to get them through. So let's look at this. And you know, you can tell me what y'all think. I'm just giving my opinion. I could be wrong. But just check out some of the little snippet of the interviews with Michelle. This is Michelle in an interview. Let's get it.
It seems with politics.
Mm-hmm. So as the woman who is married to this man, and
every time he came to me with the idea of running for an office, I'm just like, please don't do this. Pick another career. You're gifted. You went to college. You got law degree.
Yeah.
Besides this, there's so many ways to save the world. But every time I had to think to myself, that approach is selfish, because I knew I was married to someone who was gifted and someone who could contribute. And but for the fact that I was married to him and it would be hard on me, I would want him to run.
See, at some point, you just said it basically right there. She put herself, it sounded like to me, in the background. And she feel, I believe in her mind, that she's just as gifted as Barack is. And should have been on the forefront. And Barack perhaps should have been behind her. Now, you don't have to agree with me in what I'm saying. But I do want y'all to think about this. She just said that every time he chose the political side of things, she didn't want that. But because she didn't want to be selfish, she allowed it. It sounded like she allowed it, or she set herself back. Like I think a woman's supposed to. I think that for some reason they think they should be on the front, on the front line fighting. And that's the man's thing. That's what we do. We get on the front line, we fight. All we gotta do is, all we ask y'all to do is be feminine, have femininity and motivation to get us and the family forward. Now, if you don't want a family, because the man is supposed to lead the family, so if you get with him, you should let him lead. That means that you have to take the back seat. You know, you have to sit back and watch. You can't drive. You put your trust and believe that this guy is going to lead you to the promised land. Now, I don't know whether Barack showed failure or not, but it don't look like he had failure in his mind, but I'm pretty sure failure happened. But he was ambitious. And the only way you can stop an ambitious man is to get out of his way and let him be that. Now, you can't outdo him. Either you're going to do it yourself or you're going to let him do it. That's a choice a woman got to make. But don't wait till you have a family with the guy, then think you can do it better. And you end up breaking up this family and getting out there on your own and trying to do it when you're not built for that. But anyway, let's get back to it. Fair use YouTube, fair use Facebook. This is a educational moment.
Yeah, but he was always a different kind of guy.
He's a different guy.
He's a different kind of dude. There's a great story in the book. He said that you wake up one night and he's staring into space. Is he thinking about his dad or something bothering him? And what was he thinking about?
It's like income inequality. It's like, really, dude? I thought you were dreaming about me.
So you knew that he was different.
If a man really hated ads, here's what he would do. Day one, he would install Pi on his computer without spending a dime because it's...
I don't know.
All right, now. You're very candid.
So, she was just saying he was thinking about economics, equality, late at night, waking up. This is according to her. And she was thinking, man, I thought you were dreaming about me. For some reason, the woman think that it's all about her. Men cannot sit here and think everything about you because they will never be accomplishing things that they need to be accomplished. They just think about you out there. Women, you are the motivation, and we need the femininity. But you gotta let the man lead if you're gonna be married. You gotta sit back in the cut. And if he asks you to jump in, jump in. If he asks you to, hey, I need your financial help here, or you're gonna have to do your part and get a job, or you're gonna have to do your part and do this and do that, or I need you to get the kids out of here so I can concentrate, so I can make this thing happen for us. I suggest that you already have something happening, fella, before you even get involved. Get involved in such thing as a marriage. Already have your shit together. Don't jump into this thing before you get your shit together, because it's going to be very difficult to get it together when you're taking care of somebody else and then they have a somebody else. So next thing you know, it's somebody else trying to fuck everything up y'all got. So, and next thing you know, that woman 90% of the time is gonna leave you. If Michael Jordan can't keep a wife, and he was one of the greatest basketball players ever, what you think your ass? What you think gonna happen to your ass? If a multi-billionaire can't keep a wife, what you think about a thousandaire? You know, a six-figure dude, what you think gonna happen to him? Or less than 6 figures. So, but for some reason, women feel that they are special, or they lose the thought of being special if they get behind their man. There would be no Martin Luther King, no Malcolm X if these strong women hadn't stayed silent and did their part quietly. They are more respected. Martin Luther King's wife, Coretta Scott, is more respected by being and sticking low key in the background. She's more honored. So let's go back. I think I'm gonna go to another one. Stop that. Let me go to another video here. This is her talking about raising her daughters.
Who's coming in the driveway?
I can't stop this dad, y'all.
I try to imitate when I'm out in the world.
Mhm.
You know, I think about my family, all my relatives, and what we don't want to do is embarrass them, you know?
Right.
So we show up in a way that will make our family and our community proud. And I think that keeps me grounded and focused on what's important. And even though my girls spent most of their life in DC, if you ask them where they're from, they say Chicago.
That's right, Chicago.
That's the connection.
Yes.
So, yeah.
It's no place like home.
Yeah.
Now, how's our former president doing?
He's doing okay.
He's
Yeah.
doing all
right.
Yeah.
Are you
He's still
straight?
working.
don't even know if y'all can see that. Let me spin this around for y'all. No, I stopped it. Hold on. Let me.
Too hard, but I think that's something he will always do. Yeah. That was our anniversary date. But he's doing well, working hard on the Obama Presidential Center. So we've been able to get some fun dates. That picture was us at the U.S. Open, and that was the first time he got to go to the U.S. Open in person. But he's working hard on the Obama. Something he will always do. Yeah. That was our anniversary date. But he's doing well, working hard.
I wish I could get closer to this kiss right here. I don't know if I can get my camera close. Can y'all see that kiss? It look like she don't really want this kiss right here. When women turn that face this way and that man is kissing right here, to me it seems like she don't really want this kiss. Like this is a fake. This doesn't seem genuine. If it seemed genuine, she would have put that arm around him. She would have faced him and kissed him for the camera. Now, this face is getting older. Time is a woman's enemy. Time is a man's best friend. I got that from Jason Black, the Black Authority. If you look at her right here, you can see she's getting old. Barack is feeling younger. She seemed to be not interested. But that's my opinion. Y'all can think what y'all think. But to me, this seems like she's not interested in what he's doing. And here, she's feeling older and unattractive. And maybe in her mind, she still has it. You know, the picture looked totally different. Maybe that was totally different. But who am I to judge? Let's see just a little bit more of this show. I'm not going to show this whole thing.
On the Obama Presidential Center. So we've been able to get some fun dates. That picture was us at the U.S. Open, and that was the first time he got to go to the U.S. Open in person. But he's working hard on the Obama Presidential Center, which is on the south side of Chicago.
I love that.
Yeah. I'm really proud of what he's done there because it's not just his presidential center, but it's really a $1 billion economic development engine. It's going to be the only presidential center in an urban area. And it's not just a place for our archives, but it's a leadership institute. We are going to have some of the most amazing art so that young people who grew up on the south side like us, who don't always feel welcome downtown, can come and see some of the best art right in their own backyard. Yeah.
More to see.
Exactly.
I love that. And your girls, because I remember them being little, and now they're all grown up.
They're women
having their own lanes
in the world.
They're women
living on their own,
amazing,
paying rent. No.
What is that? You said they pay rent. They're independent. They have their own artistry.
They live together. I've loved every phase of raising my daughters. I loved them when they were in my lap and so cute, and they just come for the cuddles. And now they're just grown, and they're more raising me. But they are amazing.
Now, I know y'all heard that. I hope that y'all saw that. Let me back it up and let y'all see it again with me. Hold on a minute. Let's hear about
And it's not just a
girls
place
again.
for our archives, but it's a leadership institute. We are going to have some of the most amazing art so that young people who grew up on the South Side
Yes.
like us, who don't always feel welcome downtown, can come and see some of the best art right in their own backyard.
Give us more to see.
Exactly.
I love that. And your girls, because I remember them being little, and now they're all grown up.
They're
They're
women
having their own lanes.
in the
Yes, they're
world,
women.
living on their own,
Amazing.
paying rent. No.
What is that? You said they parent. They're independent. They have their own artistry.
They live together. I just love. I've loved every phase of raising my daughters. I loved them when they were in my lap and so cute, and they just comfort the cuddles. And now they're just grown, and they're more raising me. But they are amazing. Sasha's in school. Malia has a budding career in film.
That is awesome.
They are smart. They are
all the things a mother and father probably would want for their kids. She said that when they were little, they was all cuddly, but I think different. I think that there probably was some joyful times with those girls, but there was some bad times with those girls. I'm not saying that the girls was the problem, just saying the kids being kids, where you out, and then the stressful of dealing with a job. Maybe she had a job, maybe she was working. I'm pretty sure she was working at that time, attorney herself, I believe. And sometimes I guess to a woman it seems like a man is escaping a whole bunch of stuff. They forget that our job is very, very hard. We give our life. We put our life on the line every day to come home and feed that family. And most women, I think they forget that. They start thinking about their life and their situation, what's going on in the house while he's gone. Don't know that everything he's doing, his resources contributing toward that household. And he's out risking his life to get that dollar to take care of everything she may need in her mind. And at some point, a woman doesn't think about that. They start thinking about, am I special? I got to food the kids all the time. I got to wash. I got to clean. They do that wash and clean thing. I got to cook while he out running the streets. They say he running the street, be at work, chasing other women. They accuse us of cheating more than anybody I know and shit. If you look around, they'll have a man somewhere. So that's neither here nor there. But this thing, at some point, to me, the woman feels as if she's nothing. Look at him. Everybody talking about him. Everybody bring his name up. But they don't know that that's the good thing in a marriage, where people talk about your husband and praise your husband and says you got a good girl, But in her mind, she's like, well, I ain't done nothing. Baby, you raising the kids. You raising new soldiers and a new generation. This is very important what you're saying to them. This is the legacy of that man. This is the legacy of that man. But I'm going to go on here because I'm kind of running out of time here. I didn't want it to take too long. So let me go to the next one. Let me go to the next presentation here. The next video. I believe it's this. Oh, this is something that's gonna come into play in every marriage or every situation in a marriage. Some rumor from somebody in the family, some friend, some enemy might come tell you this. So these are some of the things that may go on in your marriage that you have to deal with at some point.
Is there any truth to this? Or is it...
No, that is absolutely untrue.
Well, I know it's not true.
Yeah.
I just don't know if everybody knows.
Well, it is untrue.
Obama, however, has said nothing. So why is this all coming up now? Well, people are reading into Michelle Obama's absence at both Jimmy Carter's funeral and Donald Trump's inauguration. Barack posted a message for Michelle's birthday on his Instagram, but that hasn't stopped the rumors swirling. Over the past week, right-wing influencers peddling the rumor on social media despite the lack of evidence. So as much as you might want the drama to be true, make sure not to believe everything you read online. $823.
So you can see that at some point there will be a rumor or something that steps into the marriage and causes it to go off the rails. Either the man will be cheating or the woman will be cheating. And the kids will be stuck in the middle. And depending on how much the woman deeply care about the family, is depending upon whether that marriage is gonna last or not. If she believes in family, it's gonna last. If she believes in she should be running everything because she feel like that she's not being seen, she's not having enough attention on her, she's not getting what she wants, you should be doing more, and you just sitting around, you're not doing anything, or you gone all the time and you need to be here, it's always gonna be something that caused this thing to derail. And so I asked the question, do the woman stop feeling special after marriage and kids? After marriage and kids, does the woman stop feeling special? Again, I've shown a little bit of sample of what I think is going on in their marriage and probably half the marriages on the planet. And like people say, if marriage is dead, the woman killed it, because men try to keep their families together. Men don't usually walk out on the family. So at some point, do the woman stop feeling special after marriage and kids? This is a question. When you see this video, leave comments on YouTube or Facebook. But I think they stop feeling special and they want the attention. Some do. The majority want the attention. They don't really, if the woman breaks up a family and kids, which the family is the man, woman, and the children, if they walk out on that, then she's only thinking and concerned about herself. If the man ain't beating her, if the man ain't touching on the children, cheating is just, I think, part of some things that go on in marriage. It's just another damn part of some things that go down. And nobody can, we can try to control it, you know. But something really got to be going on in that house for people to just start looking elsewhere. So that's one of the loopholes of marriage, is cheating thing. Hopefully at some point we can all get over that. But until then, do women stop feeling special after marriage and kids? I appreciate y'all again for joining me. Subscribe, like on this YouTube, Facebook. I'm gonna start announcing other things that I do, but right now I don't think it's the time. So thank you for joining me. I appreciate y'all, all my day ones. I think I got 30 subscribers right now. Please share with your friends, get them to listen. If you're a business owner or a talented person, come on my show and show your talent. Come on my show and show your business items. If you're a vendor, come on the show, show what you got. Give me a call. 682-804-4395. Let me show you my number on here. Let me get it to scroll. Hold on. Get that number on here. Where is it at? Okay, yeah, let's get that banner on here. That's my number at the bottom there if y'all can't see it. Let me make it a little bigger. Let me see. There we go. Hold on. Let me move that over. That was my number and my fair use sign at the bottom there. 682-804-4395. Give me a call if you want to be on the show. You're afraid of starting your own podcast and you want to get a little sample going. Give me a call. I'll let you get on. I'll let you do your thing. But I'm not going to let you sit on here and tell lies to people now. That's one thing I'm not going to do. You can give your opinion. And that's my cash out there if y'all want to donate or help support the show. Anyway, thank you for joining me. Come back, like and subscribe, and stay with me, walk with me. I'm growing my channel. I'm putting a video out every time I get a chance. And thank you again for joining me and listening.